ahead and dive into it right now. I am super hyped to talk to the hero from Sunday's game. Of course, who else could I be talking about but Marcus Davenport, the man who closed it out with not just a sack, the TFL before the sack, pushing the Panthers just a foot too far to send that game into OT. Marcus, what's up, man? I'm so excited to have you join us this morning.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, thanks. Thanks really for having me. I appreciate it.
So I mean, obviously, look, man, that's where I got to start. I got to start with that last drive where, it'd been a bit of an up and down day for the defense, kind of really needing to stop, not coming up with it. And then when you had to have it, I mean, back-to-back plays, the TFL that then set up the 8-yard sack. Take us through your head, just that entire sequence on that last drive.
We knew we had to have it, and I have to give all the praise and everything to our coaches and everybody else. They kind of just set me up and put me in the right position. From there, is just play calling, and we were able to get home. There was not much to it.
Marcus, when you look at your when you just look at your journey to this point, right? This was like the first big game-winning play, but last week really helped increase that pass rush. Obviously, you look at last year for the injury right before the playoffs, had a very nice year. What is just kind of what has been your journey in these first few years in the league? Specifically, how has your pass rush approach kind of evolved as you get deeper into your career on the NFL level?
I feel I had to learn a lot, more or less on just believing in the pass rush plan and not necessarily just going out there and just trying to be athletic, but I have to say Coach Nielsen and, basically the whole D-line has helped me a lot with that, just more of the confidence of my own play and creating my own kind of game. So that's how it.
Well, it's hard. Look, when you look at the whole D line, I mean, you, Cam, Rankins, Onyemata, Hendrickson, it's a group of good guys. But guys that have all dealt with some adversity at one time or another as well. When you were going through some of these injury struggles and you're in that, you're in the rehab room and Rankins there with you and Cam Jordan as well. What's that? What was that like? Because you're at a low point there. How did you kind of make it through that, and did it help having them there with you?
Yeah, I can say it helped a lot. Especially for the most part. There was a time when I couldn't even really do the drills yet, so I just had to watch. And I feel like it's always good to have people there to be able to help guide you and be able to be a goal. Even for a time, especially when you really couldn't do much. So I say, I was blessed with my teammates, especially throughout that.
Marcus, help me out here. We're talking Marcus Davenport, defensive end of the New Orleans Saints. You played for Frank Wilson at UTSA, right?
Yes, sir.
I also got to play for Frank back in the day. I used to love that man. What has Frank Wilson meant to kind of your career in college and now into even the NFL?
Yeah, Frank meant a lot. I feel like Frank was one of the first coaches, especially my head coach when I got there, that he kind of changed the tempo. Coach Cook was there and he started the program, but when Frank got there, he kind of changed it. He brought the new school, the LSU swag. He tried to make us a pro on and off the field. I feel like that's what he really wanted to show, and that's what he got his point across. He definitely helped me my senior year, and I have to give kudos to Frank.
Well, and what's wild then, Marcus, is you end up going from UTSA football, and then you're on an NFL field. That jump's already crazy enough if you're going from an Ohio State or something. Was there ever a moment where you were kind of taken aback, whoa, this is completely different than what I was doing previously?
I think, if you really think about it, for the most part, I thought like that before, but it's just football. And, that's what my coach here has been telling me, from the get-go. If you really overthink it, then you're giving other people the power. So it's just football.
Okay, so I know this got a lot of run after the draft, and I don't know if it's true or not. So I'm just gonna ask it. And if it's not true, that's cool. Just say it's not true. Are you an anime fan?
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime that you've ever seen? I mean, Death Note's up there for me. I'm a big One Punch Man fan. I recently wait. What do you like?
I said Saitama, but My Hero has to be my one.
Okay, I'm in season 2 right now. It's a little. I'm like on the edge of it. I'm enjoying the kind of school athletic games that they're playing right now. So you've seen all of My Hero Academia.
Yep, so far.
Okay. Do you ever take any of that anime mindset to the field? Do that Otaku, like, I gotta be the best mindset?
Yeah, I think that's always there. Sometimes a little bit more than others, but shoot. Plus ultra. You always want to go above and beyond.
Hell yeah,
So.
dude. Marcus Davenport, hold it down for all the anime nerds out there. This man just had a game-winning sack in an NFL game on Sunday and has seen all of My Hero Academia. If you're out there listening, kids, don't let anybody bully you over your anime love, okay? Everybody's doing it now. Talking to Marcus Davenport. Hey, so take me into this year. Injuries, kind of ups at the beginning when you had all this momentum coming into camp, but really through 2 games, bro, I feel like you've been really feeling it. What kind of form do you feel like you're in right now?
I feel like with anything, it's just a process. With missing a couple games, I still have to, stack days. I can't even say it's really games. I have to keep on stacking days. So, I feel like things are coming along easier, but like I said, it's still a process.
How are y'all feeling about the Bears next Sunday? Have y'all gotten to start any prep there, or does that kind of start today?
Yeah, immediately after the game, you always kind of have to look ahead. But they're a good team, and I know we're definitely excited. And, we got to see them play, every week, so it's going to be one of those games.
You ever watch any Cowboy Bebop? A little bit more old school?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, who's your favorite character? I like Spike.
Yeah, I mean, Spike's excellent. To me, what I can't get away from is the music. There's a Cowboy Bebop jazz remix playlist that I just play constantly while I'm working. It's incredible. What about DBZ? Surely you're a DBZ fan.
Okay, yeah, but after Ultra Instinct, man, I don't know about this new show. I feel like there's a lot going on. If you've seen it.
Okay, so no, I haven't. I haven't kept up with. I haven't seen. I guess I get all the way. The Boo Saga is where my DBZ knowledge ends. So if we're talking old school DBZ, who's your favorite
like
character?
Vegeta.
Yes.
Okay. The favorite character has to be Trunks. Future Trunks when he comes back. And Frieza just got there and
he whipped Frieza's ass, dude. And this is right after you've seen Frieza like for an entire season just dominate. Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, he has to be the coldest dude, and he came with the sword. Hey.
That's really funny, man, because that was my exact same character growing up, favorite character. I loved Vegeta, but then once Trunks showed up with that sword, he had kind of the cool 90s haircut and that odd jacket that cuts off too short. It was excellent.
Capsule Corp. Yeah.
Capsule Corp. All right, Marcus. Well, I've taken up enough of your time with Random Anime Talk. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Keep kicking ass. I know I speak for a lot of Saints fans when it was great to see you set up that game-winning play. Okay, last one here. How when you got back into that locker room after the game, were you getting a little extra love from the boys?
Yeah, that's just one of the things, we get set up in these positions, and it's, for the most part, it's on us to, come through. I know everybody definitely appreciates the play, and shoot, I was just happy with the win, so, hey, it's one of those things.
Hell yeah, man. 4-2, keep it up. Keep kicking ass, Marcus. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, Marcus Davenport, New Orleans Saints first-round pick, defensive end. Been a huge impact in the 2 games, and since he got back, when we get back, we will dive into closing the book as we do every Tuesday on the NFL week that was as we kind of go down the results and look at what kind of stood out to us from each game. So stick around here on OTBOT.